Hey, hey, never fear, snake is here. Sunday Cigar time. Greetings from St. Augustine, Florida. Once again, bringing encouragement to you from my little corner of the world. Today, I encourage you to circumvent the Riff-Raff. Now, this is one of my very first snakeisms, long before I ever called them that. I came up with this saying decades ago. I was probably 23, maybe 24 years old when I first used this saying. I actually remember being on a date with a girl in a pizza place in Colorado Springs, and she's talked about, some people in her life that were bothering her or something. I said something to the effect of, sometimes, darling, you just got to circumvent the riff-raff. Now, first, it might be a good idea to check the definitions of those words. Circumvent. Find a way around an obstacle. Overcome a problem, typically in a clever way. Circumvent. Riff-Raff. Disreputable, undesirable people. People with a bad reputation, sometimes of a low social class. Now, some of you might be thinking, Snake, that doesn't sound very Christian of you, to circumvent the riff-raff. Really? Well, if you don't like riff-raff, we can change the word. How about idiots? Fools. Have you read the book of Proverbs in the Old Testament? Like chapter 26 is all about fools. Jesus told his disciples, if you go into a town, a village, and they don't accept you, not only leave, when you leave, kick the dust off your sandals so they know that you're leaving, kind of like a from the Lord. Now, why and how did I come up with this in the first place? Well, the time in my life, many years ago in Colorado, when I was first training in the martial arts, I was very, very focused. I had my day job, work Monday to Friday, I think 7 to 3:30, get home about 4 o'clock, maybe take a nap, do a little something before I went to the dojo 5 nights a week. Judo one night, karate the next night, repeat. Friday night, Japanese jiu-jitsu, Saturday, all of the above, spar. It was just a great time, but an intense time. I had to stay focused, and I seemed to just instinctively learn early on that there would be obstacles in my way that I needed to circumvent. I didn't necessarily want to meet these problems head on. I'm not afraid of that, but sometimes it was just time saving to circumvent them, go around them. Maybe there was a bit of a loose cannon at the dojo, and he would always wanted to train with me, and it's like, no, this idiot's going to hurt me again. Now, why don't you go train with, Tommy over there, because Tommy's right up your alley. Or maybe it was a person at work, or just obstacles that life threw up at me, and I had to find a way to get around them. And what about you? Sometimes I think we don't realize that the world has more than its share of people that are frankly no damn good. They are content with their lot in life, and they're not afraid to pull you down with them. Maybe it's time that you gave some thought to circumventing some of these folks in some of these situations. Is there a way that I can just diplomatically avoid this person, this situation? I need to stay focused here. I can't go over there. The nice thing about this being clever about it, as that one definition said, is you oftentimes don't have to hurt anyone's feelings or ruffle anyone's feathers. You haven't hit the problem head on. Sometimes that's what's needed, but there are times, I think, when it is just best to circumvent the problem, go around it. And if you haven't given some thought to some of the people in your life, maybe it's time to give that a look too. I think there's oftentimes more riff-raff out there than we realize. So I encourage you to circumvent the riff-raff. Hit the like button, share the video. Someone you know needs to see and hear this video. It will be posted tomorrow on YouTube and Instagram. I will see you next week. Take care. And oh yes, we're celebrating Mrs. Snake's birthday all weekend. Happy birthday, sweetie. I love you.